Back. The American Red Cross is declaring an emergency blood shortage.
I mean, this is even different from their previous shortage where they've become low on blood. This is like the worst that it's been in 20 years. The organization supplies about 40% of the nation's blood supply, and a shortage can impact how fast doctors can respond to emergencies. So joining us now live is Sean Schultz, interim regional CEO of the American Red Cross Texas Gulf Coast region. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So far, we know that you believe that the blood shortage is low, but do we know, are doctors or hospitals, are they feeling the impact of this?
They may be feeling it in certain areas, depending on the blood type, plasma, that type of thing. What we do know is that every 2 seconds we're in front of somebody delivering blood, and we don't want that to stop for sure.
Sean, talk to us about how we can compare the blood we do have to a normal level of supply.
Yeah, I think that when you think about 40% of anything, 4 and 10, it's a lot. What we want to do is make sure that regardless of whether you get your blood from the Red Cross or from a local blood bank, that the blood's there when you need it. And I think it's scary to think that you go to the hospital and it's not available to you. So we're asking people to get out and give blood as soon as they can, wherever they can.
I mean, there are conditions that require blood every day, too. I mean, this could be a trauma. It could be a delivery of a baby, but it could also just be conditions like cancer that require blood on a daily basis. So what was the 4 and 10 that you mentioned? How do we get to a normal level is what I'm trying to get at.
Well, I think that right now we're at a 20-year low, and there's a lot of reasons for that, right? We have a northeastern up north that's causing people not to come. We just went through the holidays. It's normal for us not to have to be a little short during the winter time across all blood banks and blood and biomed products. But I think that we should be pushing the public right now to be supporting to help save a life.
And that is the goal, that to encourage folks to donate. Sean, we got to talk about, though, if we don't meet these levels, what happens if the blood donations do not come in, if we do not see an increase?
Yeah, I think that you can imagine if you show up for blood transfusion or if you get injured and you need blood and you don't have it, it can cost someone's life. Yeah. So that's our appeal now, is that please help us save a life. Come join us at a blood drive. Help us save somebody that needs it.
Yeah. And they will start prioritizing in the hospital who's going to get blood right now and who can maybe wait another day. Yeah. But you just don't want to ever be in that situation where you're having to choose which patients get what. So how do we get here? I mean, is it just a matter of like people just don't want to donate blood anymore? Because I know, yes, during the holidays you have a natural dip in supply. Typically during the summertime when people go on vacation, you've told me that you get a dip in supply. But like, how did we get this bad?
Yeah, I think across the United States, with all of those that collect blood, distribute blood, and store blood, that we've seen a decrease, and the decrease comes from the change in people's lifestyle. The fact that folks are not going into work as often maybe, or they're working from home, or they're just not out in public as much as you would think. And some of that comes from COVID. Some of that just comes from the fact that it's changed over time. And then the holidays are just a time when people, number one, start to not feel good and think maybe they shouldn't give blood. Or I think what you can do is just call 1-800-RED-CROSS or get on redcrossblood.org and ask, hey, here's what's going on with me and how can I support?
Yeah, and for people watching right now, people who are eligible to donate, that has changed. The FDA has changed its guidance. We've seen it over the past few years, starting with COVID. Those guidelines were laxed, they were loosened, but now we have a new set of guidelines. Who is eligible, Sean, and what are the restrictions currently?
There's still many restrictions, and we've loosened many of those up. I think the best answer is to get a hold of redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. We also have tons of information on the redcross.org website where you can go in and take a look at that. There's so many intricacies and a myriad of different things that could change. So I would say take a look there to make sure you're getting the newest and the brightest information.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you. We will link people to that on click2houston.com. I know that giveblood.org is also how people can donate here locally. So we'll be sure to let people know, because it all goes into one big supply that we need. And I know you guys work together a lot. So it's just critical that we just get people donating no matter where they go to donate. So thank you so much for that information, Sean. And like I said, we'll be sure to link people to that on click2houston.com.
Thanks for having us.